Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to A Dose of Kryssy. Thank you guys for being here, learning, growing, glowing with me through lifestyle, adventure, and beauty. Today I'm going to be talking about primer. What is primer? Do I have to use primer? What does primer even do? So basically, I use about 3 different primers. So my first one is a drugstore primer. It's called the Master Prime by Maybelline Face Studio. That's the first one that I use. And this one I use like when I'm trying out like new foundations, or just like when I'm just like playing around. I use this one because I don't want to waste my 2 good ones. And my 2 good ones, the first one is the Soft Matte Primer by Fenty Beauty. I don't have that one in front of me, but I do have the All Matte Primer by Fenty Beauty. It's like a milky white one. I use that, and then I also use the FabFitFun Matte Pores Be Gone primer. So the point of a primer is to improve the coverage of your makeup application and how it looks on your face, and to even give your makeup some longevity. So I have on my hand a couple examples of foundation. So on this side there is no primer, and you can kind of see like the pores pretty good on my hand. And on this side there is primer. It looks kind of blurred, and then you can't really see those pores, like the deep dents of it really good, you know? So how you can see it over here, and then right here it just looks a lot more smoother. So that's just my small example of primers. I know you've seen some videos of people do it on oranges. I've seen recently where some do it on the sponge, where one side they put primer on it and they put the foundation. The other side they don't put any they put primer and foundation, and the other side they don't put any primer, just the foundation. And you can see like the clear difference that the primer makes. It kind of fills in. Well, primers can have many different uses to them. Some can fill in the pores, some can just smooth out, like blur, you know, imperfections. And that's why I really like the Matte Pores Be Gone primer, because it just blurs out. Not only is it matte, what I like, it just blurs out my pores. And then I really like the matte primer because this is just for mattifying the face. So this is matte and for Pores Be Gone, but this is also just, and then this is just matte. She also have the soft matte. I mean, I also have the soft matte, which is matte, but it's just not so matte, you know. It's just, it's a little bit more moisturizing than it is more matte. And then this is just like straight across the board primer. You just want to use a primer just to give you that smooth base under your foundation. I would say this is what you want to go for if you're not looking for anything expensive or crazy. I believe this was less than $8. But if you're like, you know, you're into makeup and you want something that's pretty darn good, I actually use these two together. You don't have to use them together. Sometimes the FabFitFun is good by itself, and then sometimes the Fenty Beauty is good by itself. I really like them. But yeah, that is my take on primer. Should you wear primer? I suggest yes, wear primer, because it gives you that smooth application base when you're putting on your foundation. A lot of people ask me, well, oh my gosh, your foundation looks so good. Not only is it primer, it's also something else. But let me know in another video if you want that tip, because it really is a really good tip for just helping your makeup last and sit. But let me know down in the comments if you guys want that tip, if you guys want more info. But yeah, use your primer, sis, brother, cousin, auntie, whatever. Use your primer. And yeah, happy makeuping. Deuces.